What's up, witches? It's Witchangelnekora, and welcome back to the Hiveswap Friendsim. The day of this recording is the day that Chapter 6 finally dropped. And from what I've seen from the Steam previews, it's two trolls been waiting to get on this Friendsim for a long time. So I'm just going to quit my rambling and get on into this. Let's check out the new chapter name of Text and Envy Green. We have L-Word, and we have the two really cool gold bloods over here. We have this one here is basically a walking battery because he's got too much psionic power. And then we have the Siphon, basically, because she's blind, doesn't really have psionic abilities from what I've heard, and she absorbs the excess kind of like a sponge. So let's go on in here. Armed with your fresh heaps of hard-won cultural knowledge, you continue on your journey. Troll life is complicated, not to mention troll romance. You really aren't interested in getting into all of that. Your life is complicated enough, and adding an additional level of angst on top of that does not sound ideal. Friendship is all you can handle right about now. And boy, do you love to handle it. Just get your fingers all up in there and squish that stuff around. Oh, we have L-Word, and we have Kuprum and Folkyl. I'm going to go with Kuprum and Folkyl first, and then we'll move on to L-Word, because she looks so cool. Wandering deeper into the city, you wash up on the shores of what looks to be like a rougher part of town. Comparatively, everything about Eternia is rough, but down here the streets get narrower, dingier, the buildings are run down. Streetlights flicker and the patrolling drones look less inclined to serve and protect and more likely to shoot you and claim it was self-defense. Does this sound familiar to you? You haven't seen any tracks, but if you had, this place wouldn't be on the wrong side of them. Again, empathetically, you don't know what you're talking about. Everything you know has been gleaned from exceedingly painful trial by fire. But this looks like the sort of place no one cares except for the people who live there. A noisy group of trolls spills onto the street up ahead, and you quickly duck behind a row of garbage cans. Oh, look at that! There's propaganda posters for the Empress. You haven't recently become gun-shy around groups, especially since most of these guys look fancy and are wearing symbols in varying shades of blue. Not to generalize, the blue bloods are starting to freak you out. Everybody here messes with you, but the higher castes do it with a government sanction. These particular blue bloods all look as lost as you did several friends ago, gazing around in several flavors of bemusement and frustration. They glance nervously between each other and the looming buildings on either side. With a hot jolt of adrenaline, you realize that you aren't the only person hiding in a pile of garbage. There's someone else. Two someones, actually. What you initially take out as one large, lumpy troll resolves on a second glance into two smaller trolls, a girl and a boy. The girl is clinging to the boy's back like a pretty greasy sloth. It looks like a pretty precarious position, in your opinion. You've recently become an expert in falling down. They're both skinny and stringy, but damn, you thought it smells from the garbage, but it might be them. Hey, that's kind of rude. La! Blue's just busy living their pathetic lives. Walking out of their hives. Straight into our trap. Idiots never see it coming. You have to mean the troll down on the street. Probably you should just mind your own business, but when the hell have you ever done that before? Also, it's nice to see someone besides you getting mocked for once. You kind of want to join in on the mocking. Who the heck are you? Where'd you come from? A trash creature! Born out of trash! Well, so much for not getting mocked. These two are probably equal opportunity mockers. So. They mock everyone, not like Felipa had been with murder. But keep sniggering. You can't help thinking you're being called out. Well, let's check out for ourselves for this first go. You put it to him offhandedly that perhaps it's they who are the trash creatures. They are the ones that smell like they've been rolling in it for the past few days. For this reason, it makes him laugh even harder. Kuprum, You're the badass we got here. Freaky cubby, nudge Lord talk back. Why don't you run and cry about it? Yeah, go tell your Lucis on that. The girl tugs the boy's hair and they're off, cackling and running up the street with a weird, stumbling gait. Bye-bye. They leave you all on your lonesome. Fresh friendship opportunities withering on the vine. You probably dodged a bullet, but you can't prevent the oncoming. Oh, no. Dang! Just because we stood up for ourselves. Alright, well, let's go back and redo. Alright, with this one, we're going to take it lying down. Huh. You never thought about what a weirdly sexual idiom that is. Regardless, you decide to swallow your protests. Hey, that's a pretty sexual also. They keep sniggering. You can't help thinking you're being called out. Okay. Thanks, English language. You don't want to start a friendship with hostility. If you had had parents, they would have told you that two wrongs don't make a right. You can argue that it isn't worth trying to befriend people who are open with insults. That's just how people are here. You also gotta roll with it or get out of town. If you literally can't go anywhere, you'll just roll and really, really want more friends. Addiction is a powerful thing. You admit you don't have a Lucis, and you're pretty much used to insults these days. You include an affected shrug to demonstrate just how easily everything rolls off your back. You add in a contrite little kick at the pavement and hang your head, even if you aren't quite sure what you did wrong. La Rusty dunks on their own damn self. Don't have to do crap. This could be kind of relaxing for us. The girl turns her weird, spidery face towards you. That's why I have a bit of a gravelly voice when it comes to her, and a more high-pitched, nerdy voice for him. You should come hang out. Wait. What? You want to hang out with this bottom feeder? You look like a huge drag. I already have enough dead weight with your ass to drag around. Oh man, you hit the jackpot with these guys. 2 friends for the price of 1. Yeah, like a 2 candy bar special. To answer your question, or the question that you may have, forgotten you've asked. Kuprum has their palm husk GPS to bring them down here. Idiots can't do crap out of their fancy tech. The blue bloods are all arguing now. Somebody throws a punch. He figures it's a good prank if a little mean-spirited. Folkyl stops yanking at Kuprum's hair and looks at you. Wow, you are pretty basic. Hey, Kuprum. She gives his hair another yank like it's reins and he's her horse. Kuprum grins, showing a bunch of big blunt teeth. He raises a hand that crackles with white-hot energy. Your stomach clenches and your feet leave with pavement just enough for your toes to drag along the ground as you float over to him. For a few seconds, you have zero control over your body. Yeah, that's the power of psionic power. Kuprum lets you go and you land hard enough on your heels to make your ankle twinge. When the flickering streetlights shines down on Folkyl's face. What you initially taken as deep-set eyes are actually no eyes. They're black holes in her face. It looks super creepy. Also super painful. Kind of like 2D from the gorillas. Yeah, so what? You think I would just have eyes like some kind of normie? You would never accuse her of that. That isn't really a word you have in your lexicon. Lol. He keeps doing that, saying the word instead of laughing. It's kind of a hell of a power play. Damn idiot doesn't even know what a case of void rot when they see it. Have you never met a golden blood before? You have, but you aren't sure if Sarava counts. You're an internet celebrity for one thing. For another, they have eyes. Well, one eye. And the other one wasn't lost to void rot, whatever the hell that is. You wonder if he's... That's why she's on top of Kuprum. He's some kind of combination steed and singing eye dog. Void rot means my body doesn't retain energy like it's supposed to. Oh, kind of like being hypoglycemic. You don't have a lot of blood sugar. Basically, low blood sugar. And with her, she doesn't have the ability to, keep a lot of energy. So basically, it's like her version of being diabetic, while he's the version of insulin to her. Basically, she feeds off of him, and in return, his powers basically quell for a little while.
Just look it up on Gorgle.
Gorgle? You mean Google?
It means I'm dying constantly all the time.
Let's point out that technically everyone is dying all the time, but you think that this is the moment for fake deep frickery. It really sounds like it blows, though. You tell her how sorry you are.
What do you mean? Why would you be sorry? You didn't do anything. Besides, stand there looking ugly. Idiot thinks it makes a difference. Like what they think actually matters. La 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 la. Can't wait for Trizza to take this one down to the coal fields for a little R&R.
Rest and relaxation? That's really nice, actually.
Rampage and rending.
Oh.
Wow. And here was me thinking we could get through a whole conversation without breaking your precious Trizza. Law, Trizza rules.
Oh, we have a fanboy. Don't we have an actual hater?
I love Trizza. I know, dipshit.
You write your recent memories. Try to figure out if you know what a Trizza is. Or who.
Trizza is basically the third member of this relationship, considering how damn horny you are.
Obvious pun here. Oh, I just noticed something. If you look at her horns, how they are down, and his are up, it's almost like if you were to combine them, they look like giant jaws.
Your cybernetic tentacles up in you.
She just did tentacles. Where are tentacles? I love tentacles. Okay, that was weird. Wow.
What? That's supposed to make me feel bad. Sounds great, actually. You watch too much Eastern Alternian pornography. It'd be way better than sitting around with you. Always sucking me dry.
I'm backing away from this one because this is acting so awkward. This is sure something you're witnessing right now here. Must be that black rum stuff Zebra had briefly filled you in on. Cock a hip and compliment them on the obviously incredibly healthy pitch romance they have got going on here. Because, as everyone knows, there's nothing to people in a lover's spat like more than someone interrupting to spout random bits of cultural knowledge. That separates them, metaphorically at least. Physically, Folkyl stays clinging to Kuprum's back.
Wrong again, prick bulge. We're pale. So pale.
Oh, pale! That's the nice one, the petting one, where you tell out your feelings and then don't have sex. Basically, they're in a relationship currently that does not involve the old, corn dog and pineapple ring, if you know what I mean.
What? You got something to say.
You guys seem like you have a wonderful, stable relationship.
Right. Glad you understand.
You don't feel great about this. It's not cool to tell lies, especially not to your new friend. It's also not cool to neg your rad new friend's relationship, especially when you don't know how the hell any of this stuff works. Honestly, you should probably come up with some sort of mnemonic for just how little you know about anything at all. You don't know what that means. YDKWTM. Huh. Nice little acronym. You'll workshop it.
Lol, you actually seem okay. Obviously a huge normie freak. But okay.
You wonder what kind of people Kuprum has been hanging out with if he thinks you look normal. At this point, you're what? Dressed in a bathrobe, sunburned, slathered in sparkly lotion, and probably a bunch of other stuff you can't remember right now. His friends must look really wild. You hope that whoever these friends are will be your friends too. You aren't picky about looks. The group of blue bloods out on the street. Maybe they gave some friends too? Maybe in the vapors it's just the thought of all these potential connections. You start around the dumpster to find out. Kuprum grabs the back of your shirt.
Where do you think you're going? Idiots try to make decisions for themselves. The decisions are bad. Nobody is freaking surprised. La 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 la.
You point out very respectfully that all these people look pretty lost and confused. You assume the prank is over now. Everyone could shake hands and go on as friends. This is idiotic, considering what you have learned about Alternia up until now.
Not a prank. This is war. It's not over until all of them are dead or crying.
Huh. Well, okay, as long as you aren't the one dead or crying. None of the high bloods look too close to doing either, though. They're standing in the clump in the center of the street, nervous but fine. It's just a minor inconvenience, like a flat tire or a spilled cup of coffee. They may have been lured into the slums by some greasy nerd, but Folkyl and Kuprum don't seem to plan on doing anything besides watching and giggling. One of the blue bloods, a smallish girl with a cerulean symbol on her hair clip, is standing a little apart from the group, furiously texting. Oh, that's one of the troll called trolls. I forget her name. She's got like spidery hair. I don't know how to pronounce the part.
TFW when 30, blue blood girl starts losing her cool. Should've known one of them would crack.
You aren't sure what's going on. You're not sure what's going on. Still not great.
Wriggler's calling the damn drone. Usually high bloods wouldn't go running to them like that. You just don't want to admit low bloods got one over on them. When you get owned, fuck frickin' own it!
That could go on a t-shirt. Yo, Hiveswap dude. Take his advice. That needs to go on a shirt. You'd make a lot of boonbucks off of this. Folkyl and Kuprum seem bummed that their little prank is going to end so fast with so little damage done. But is that the point of a prank? That everyone gets out of it relatively unscathed? Anything more and it becomes an assault. Overhead, there's a whir and a clank. Loud, but not loud enough to prepare you for the damn flying butts coming in for a landing out on the street. Holy crap! You don't think you've ever been so excited about public transportation. You're confident that continuing your ramble across the alien world is the best thing for you. Gosh, it would be nice to rest your feet for a little while. Even better, none of the trolls getting on the bus seem to have any money or travel passes. Perfect! You don't have any of those things either. You start around the trash pile again, and this time 2 pairs of hands grab onto the back of your shirt.
Dude, where the hell are you going?
You quickly explain that you want to catch the bus before it takes off again. You have no idea how long it'll be before another one arrives. Folkyl and Kuprum look at you like you're crazy. Well, Kuprum looks at you and Folkyl looks kind of off over your shoulder. Can you call it looking if someone doesn't have eyes?
Listen, I know we make jokes about the intelligence of everybody around us. It's just our thing. But are you actually mentally handicapped?
Well, in reality I am, but in this game, no.
You just can't get on a chartered scuttle buggy. That's for cerulean, and maybe an up, maybe teal, if they got a death wish.
Ugh. The damn hemo spectrum thing again. You really need someone to sit you down and explain exactly how all this works. Preferably without calling you an idiot the whole time, or hitting on you. This seems so arbitrary. At least the oppressive power structures from your planet makes sense. Well, no, they don't actually. You're more used to them, which makes them more better and more acceptable. You hang back as all the blue bloods get on the bus. It occurs to you that even though it was their prank that lured the blue bloods down here, Folkyl and Kuprum had to watch it all unfold from behind a dumpster. They don't dare do anything head on. Not that you support just randomly attacking people in the street, but it's kind of fricked up that only a certain kind of violence is acceptable, aimed at a very specific direction. Judging how easily Kuprum picked you up with his brain, he can hold his own and fight no problem. The bus takes off, flashing a backdraft that rattles the empty cans and crumpled bits of garbage in the gutter. Stillness descends on the alley. Wow, that was anticlimactic. Kuprum said they were calling the drones, but a bus came instead. Maybe calling the drones could mean a whole bunch of things, like calling 911 could be to report a robbery, an assault, or someone's leg falling off. Oh, that's what you think until you hear the distance but quickly closing pound of giant footsteps. Frick! Time to go. Folkyl wraps her arms more securely around Kuprum and he takes off. Like, literally takes off. At first you think he's wearing those kind of shoes with little wheels on the bottom, the kind kids wear to crash into steps at the mall. But now he's hovering a half-inch off the ground. You have to run and keep up with him, and your steps are distressingly loud on the pavement. A familiar weightlessness shoots through your limbs, settling in your gut. Energy crackles around you, picking you off the ground, pulling you along behind them. He has enough power to float both you and both of you at once, all the while carrying his girlfriend on his back. You don't know much about physics. That's pretty damn impressive. The three of you round a corner and you forget all about him being impressed because you are too busy freaking the frick out. You're so busy about the drone coming from behind you that you didn't consider the possibility of one closing in from the front. The one is smallish, but it's still a lot bigger than you, and a lot spinnier and a lot more endowed with dangerous lasers. And it's more focused on the three of you instead of someone else. You, Folkyl, and Kuprum make a similar noise. It goes a little bit like, "Ah, smash!" Ouch. Sorry, my throat is really sore because I've been recording a bunch more all day. The smash comes at the end with Kuprum picking all three of you up with his brain and tossing you, just as the drone shoots a laser out of its torso. It blasts the pavement where you've been stumbling into a crackly, smoking chunk. You tumble feet over butt into the alley wall. A concerning pain twitches through your healing ribs, but you're just so used to injuries that at this point you barely win. What's more concerning is Folkyl. The blast rips her off of Kuprum and sends her into the opposite direction, against the alley wall, with you. Oh, no! She immediately curls into a ball, like a pill bug with a lot of hair. She doesn't respond when you ask her if she's okay, and you're unsure if you should touch her. You should move injured people, right? Especially not injured people with void rot. I'm fine. I'll live. Oh, frick. The drone had a 50-50 chance of coming in your direction instead of Kuprum's, and surprise, it did. It was altogether way too fast for something that size. Aren't big things supposed to be slow? That's what video games taught you. Video games wouldn't lie, would they? Frick. Crap. Hell. Come all this way, dodged so many dangers, and made so many friends, and now you're just gonna get lasered by some huge spiky robot monster thing. Are they even robots? They're kind of like organic. But so do like the couches here. But you digress. It's going to kill you. But instead of dealing you a quick fatal blow, the drone stops in the corner in the center of the street. Its big ugly head swivels toward Folkyl. Oh god. Is it possible you found someone more culpable than you are? Alternia definitely doesn't seem like a great place to be the weakest link. As usual, you are next to useless. All you can do is watch as the drone takes heavy steps towards her. Desperate, you kick a nearby trash can. You shout. You make as much noise as you can, trying to draw its attention. Once you have it, you aren't sure what you're going to do with it, but you aren't worried about that right now. The drone grinds to an uncertain halt. Its head fully turns towards you, then back to Folkyl. Oh, I'll check that out later. Sorry, I just got an announcement about the Ultimate Custom Night. It can't make up its mind. Should it go for Void Rot or the noisy asshole? You look around for weapons while it's frozen in indecision. There's nothing here but empty balls and tiny pieces of concrete. You really are a worthless wreck. Your new friend is about to get stomped or blasted or kicked with a giant metal leg, and all you can do is hop around like a maniac and smack a trash can. Frick. Luckily for once, you aren't the only one here. Your new friend already has a friend. You're really friend crashing here. Oh, hello. Kuprum doesn't screw around. He rises up on a wave of crackling power, attacking the drone by, well, basically just by putting his hands on its big ugly head and discharging as much energy as possible, trying whatever brainstem this thing has. You try to be at least, try to be at least a little useful and drag Folkyl out of the way to the drone as it fails. But as it fails, it just shuts down. The evil red glow of its eyes dies and it goes still. It just becomes a giant ugly statue of an alien robot in the middle of a filthy street. Kuprum drops like a rocket before he's even out of the air. He's on his way to Folkyl. He shoves you out of the way.
Bull, are you okay? Please say you're okay. What the frick, Bull?
Folkyl buries her face in Kuprum's chest, her two little fists clinging tight to his arms. Her shoulders rise and fall. She's taking huge breaths like she can't even get her lungs to work right. Do trolls even have lungs? They probably call them something weird respiratory sacs. Breath glands. Suck sphincters.
I'm fine. Idiot.
Get a snide comment all ready to go, concerning appreciating your loved ones while you can before a big metal monster comes and squishes them. But sitting here watching Kuprum hold Folkyl like he never wants to let her go, well, all your snidiness drains into a puddle at your feet. You don't know them. You don't know their life. Their relationship might not be the healthiest, but honestly, whose is? You've seen some really bad crap, both here and back home.
Hey. You okay, dork?
Yeah, you really are, thanks to them. Oh, yay! Now that's adorable. And I really like his eyes. They're really neat. Well, that was the craziest chapter I've ever had to record. I've only screwed up once. But then again, sometimes it's best to screw up once than screw up many times. Because at least you can go back and fix your mistake. But anyway, that was the gold blood route of this amazing little friendship simulator. And in the next episode, we're going to help Elward. It's kind of crazy how she doesn't have a first name, but hey, sometimes you don't have to know the first name in order to be awesome. You just have to, see if they have a good personality. So, until then, I'm gonna get on out of here. My throat is shot from doing two different voices. The reason why I gave Kuprum the
kind of nerdy voice
is because I once knew a guy who had that kind of voice, and he looked just like him. And I gave Folkyl
the kind of spidery, almost kind of Weird Al voice.
Is because she's kind of like a spider. She clings onto him and kind of feeds off him, as I've mentioned before. Kind of like symbiotic. Well, actually, they are symbiotic, but whatever. That's why I do two different voices. And what's funny is when I did the la 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 sound, I sound just like Raz whenever he does that cute little me noise. Oh, it's so adorable. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get on out of here. I have got a little more recording to do, and not a lot of time because I really want to just take a break, So we get on out of here. If you like this video, why don't you hit that like button with a cute little bibbity bobbity boop, and hit the subscribe button and notification bell to find out when I upload. But sometimes YouTube's a little slow when it comes to letting you know when I upload. They're kind of like glue in a freezer. Very, very slow. Well, I'm gonna get on out of here. Stay magical, my friends. And wow, cerulean bloods are weird, but sometimes gold bloods are weirder.